drive over some foot diameter logs, show off the ground clearance in our new Willys Edition Wrangler. Now this one's my favorite. Little 30-degree off-camber slope. There's actually a trail out in Moab, Utah they call the Rim. Goes around one of the big mesas up on top. It has this very same angle, but when you're doing it, it puts the edge of your window out over the edge of the cliff. So when you look down, it's 1,000 feet to the bottom. Now the Willys is our special edition for this year, named after the Willys Overland Company that made them in the 50s and 60s.
Right.
We normally have 3 trim levels, the Sport at the bottom, the Sahara in the middle, and the Rubicon at the top. This is positioned in between the Sahara and the Rubicon. It's like a Sahara Plus. You get everything on our Sahara, plus we add the rock rails to protect your rocker panels, the 17-inch rims, and the 32-inch BF Goodrich mud terrain tires from the Rubicon package for you. And that means you get a 3.6-liter V6, 285 horsepower, 21 miles to the gallon on the highway, and a 2-speed shift-on-the-fly design transfer case, so you can go back and forth between 2- and 4-wheel drive at any speed up to 55 and it won't hurt it. And that has a 2.72 to 1 gear reduction, basically almost 3 times slower but 3 times more powerful off-road, so I barely even touch the gas to go up the hill. Less than 1,500 RPM. It's not even an effort for this machine.
Wow.
And I reach down, I push my hill descent control button, I take my feet off the pedals, and I let the computer do the braking on the way down.
Was bad.
Now you know why we wanted the seatbelt so badly,
Yeah,
huh?
I'm good with the seatbelt, thanks.
And that brings us to what we affectionately call our stump pile here.
Oh my word.
Definitely not going to get a Corvette over that one.
No.
But with these 32-inch MTs, they just roll right over it. Never even comes close to bottoming out. Of course, if it ever did bottom out, we don't worry about that either. It sounds absolutely horrible, but there's solid steel skid plates to protect your transmission, transfer case, and fuel tank, so you're not going to hurt it. All right. Articulation. These are actually designed so the Cherokees and the Grand Cherokees can lift their front wheel off the ground and show you how they transfer power from side to side. We use what they call a 5-link suspension that's so incredibly flexible the tires never leave the ground.
Wow.
Doesn't even really feel like you're rolling over much of anything. But that's a good thing. Anytime the rubber's on the dirt, that's more traction, more places you can go. And of course, being a Wrangler, the roof comes off, the doors come off, the windshield folds down to the hood just like the Jeeps back in the war. Except we get a nice 506-watt Alpine stereo with an 8-inch subwoofer in the back.
Very nice.
Satellite radio is by XM. It's also a CD and DVD player. Although I have to admit the DVD player only works in park. They don't want the driver watching SpongeBob going down the freeway at 70 miles an hour, you know.
Well, that's just the law. Your name, sir?
My name's Pat.